viewers, I'm the Goatman and I'm going to talk to you today about a basic Tailor rig for the metropolitan area, being Perth. No reason why this rig shouldn't work anywhere on the east coast or down south for salmon. First of all, any beach fisherman is going to like to have all of his gear in just a simple backpack. Keep all your rigs in there, keep everything you need in there, pliers, bait, telephone, car keys. Secondly, simple rod tube. Cut out of 40mm PVC, retic PVC, and important for keeping your rod out of the sand and nice and clean. Lastly, the old bucket. Go raid some dumper bins and get as many of these as you can because they're indispensable. Fantastic. Keep your bait in them, keep your catch in them. Now, we'll get on to the basic Tailor rig. What we're going to do using 60-pound leader, just need a short length. Cut off probably about 40 centimetres. Handy pair of side cutters, which I've got from my backpack. Very, very simple rig. 40 centimetres of line. Okay. We've got a simple swivel. Now what we're going to do is very, very simple knot. 8 turns of line through the hole, pull it up a little bit. Always important to wet the line so the friction doesn't weaken it. Simple little knot there, blood knot. Okay, now we've got the business end of things. I prefer to use tarpons, 5/0s, and straight out of the box they're reasonably sharp, but I prefer to sharpen them as well. I'll cover that later on. Another simple blood knot, 8 turns. Line back through the hole, snug it up a little bit, bit of lube, bingo, it pulled him up tight. That rig there is going to account for anything you're going to likely to catch in the surf. Sharks, mulloway, Australian salmon, bream, basically an all-rounder. If you sharpen those hooks up, as I said I'll show you later, that is going to be a deadly rig. So short, 60 pound leader, swivel, onto the 3 gang. Then all we do is have that line running through a snap swivel. You can see that there. Onto the rig. Tie your main rig onto here. So this runs up and down the line and can get pulled through, allowing you to feel the bites. I'll show you a rig that I've already got rigged up on my rod, and you'll find that's about the easiest thing you can do. Cast it out, and we'll go through that scenario later on down the beach. But cast it out. If the hooks are sharp, you can leave it in the holder. Otherwise you can hold the rod and hook your fish that way. But you can have 2 rods going at once. and work a few different scenarios with maybe catching herring and tailor, or just stick to the tailor themselves. But yeah, I'll show you the rods in a second, and tight lines. We're back again. Now, tailor fishing, like I said, doesn't need to be hard. We're going to have a simple rig. You'll need probably about a 12-foot rod, simple reel. You're going to be having a reel that's going to take enough line in case you hook a decent fish. Probably about 7 to 8,000 size. I fish with 25-pound line or 20, depending on the size of the fish. 12-foot rod. This one's an ugly stick, and we've got my basic rig here. As you can see, I've got my gang hook. Runs down to the swivel. I clip my sinker on that, and then that can run up and down the line. So star sinker on this, swivel, 60-pound leader onto the gang hook. Bit of luminescent tube there, helps see in the dark when your line's coming in. Also may attract the fish to it, and that bit of lumo tube will stop any of the bigger tailor from biting the mono off. So it's only 60-pound line, but it's more than enough to handle our local tailor. So 20-pound line, 25-pound line on a decent reel. 12-foot rod, and as you can see today, the conditions are perfect. A little bit calm for tailor, but we got some last night, so we'll take the filming, we'll take the action down to the beach in a little while when the sun gets a bit lower, and we'll see if we can get some fish. Cheers. G'day viewers, just Goatman back again. Just hit the beach. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We've got a pretty stiff easterly. Not my favourite breeze for catching tailor, but for a light southwester with a little bit of chop. But conditions are good. We've got a good gutter in front. Yuli, gang hook, 3 gang, 5/0 tarpons. 60-pound leader, swivel, running sinker. We're going to bait this up and belt it out behind the breakers. There's a little bit of a gutter just inside, but I don't think it's deep enough yet. Tide's coming up and things are looking good. So I've got my bait on there. He's sitting nice and snug, and we'll put a cast out and see how we go. But just looking along, we've tried to find some gutters. Found the deepest bit we can, so fingers crossed. We'll put some baits out there and see what we can get. Cheers. Beautiful little metropolitan tailor, probably about 32, 34 centimetres. Not bad eating size, probably just as good for a live bait for a shark. But yeah, we'll see if we can get some bigger ones. That's fantastic. Okay, we've got another little tailor here. Just cast out, the sun's just setting, and it's looking pretty good. This one's a little bit better. Great little fighter, and great eating size as well. So easy, pick a gutter, sharp hooks, fresh bait, and just get your cast out, fish inside the channel in shallow water, fish out in the deeper water, and you're going to get yourselves a nice Tailor. Easy peasy. Just cast it out one more time. It's just hit the water and I've hooked up again, so not even touching the rod. So it's onto a good bite here. And yet again we've got a nice Tailor. It's that easy.